What's up guys, it's Ed from TechSource and welcome to Setup Wars episode 80 Potato Edition. I know you guys have been waiting for this. As always, please remember that this episode is done purely for entertainment. Do not take anything I say in this video seriously because there's always some people that are upset for some reason. I don't know if they skipped the intro or what, but do not take anything I say in this episode seriously. It's done for entertainment reasons. And these setups are actually sent to me to be on the worst setup edition. So I'm not even like picking these for myself. Anyways, with that said, let the setup wars begin. If you guys are shopping around for your next game, make sure to check out g2a.com because they have the cheapest CD keys available for pretty much any game. I'll drop a link to them down below if you want to check it out. Also, as always, the person with the worst setup will receive $100 and there will be a straw poll link down below, so make sure you guys vote at the end of this episode. Alright, so your 5 contestants for this week are Adam, Chris, Divyanish, Hamza, and Nick. As always guys, disclaimer, what you're about to see may haunt you for weeks to come. Starting off the episode, we have Adam and his coffee table setup. It doesn't even look like he has a desk. So he's rocking a 24-inch VESCO monitor, which is being powered by an Asus ROG GL752 laptop. And for his chair, he's actually sitting on the couch. I don't even know how this is possible. I mean, I get that you put the Razer keyboard on your lap, but how do you use the Mad Catz mouse? That looks very uncomfortable. For audio, he is using a pair of Razer Kraken Pros, which is hanging from his monitor. And I love that he tried to organize the cables on the table by cutting a hole in a rectangular box, but the cables on the floor are still visible. Now, if you're going to be gaming on a couch, I would recommend picking up a Corsair lapdog or something similar so that's much more comfortable since you can't actually buy a desk. As far as the external hard drive is concerned, I would maybe mount that under the desk using some Velcro if this is in fact your permanent PC setup. I do see that you have a TV back there, so I'm guessing this is either temporary or you're constantly moving things around depending on what you are using. Or maybe this is fake and you're trying to get that easy money. Either way, thank you Adam for entering and good luck. Next up is Chris, and it looks like we finally have an actual set. Is that a landline phone? Who still uses those? So on this tiny table, which honestly looks like it's about to break any second now, we have a 19-inch Samsung monitor on the top, and underneath that is the Mercantile keyboard and Colors mouse. Low-key, the keyboard needs some serious cleaning. So other than the TechCom headset and a PS3 controller, there's really nothing else on the desk. It's actually not a bad setup. Besides the cables being all over the place, there's really nothing else that stands out. And finally, the PC that's running the setup has a Pentium dual core with no dedicated graphics card. Then again, one of the brackets are missing. Good luck Chris, and thank you for entering. And number 3 is Divey, and it looks like he skipped a table and a desk altogether and mounted the TV on the wall. I guess technically he does have a table, and that's holding up the Dell wireless keyboard and mouse. There is a small stand near left which holds a few things like the power strip and the PC that's on the bottom, which has an AMD FX 4300 and an NVIDIA GT 610. Jesus. Do you seriously have a lock on your door? Who are you hiding from exactly? It also looks like he has a set of Sony speakers which are hooked up to the PC. A pretty straightforward setup. It looks like, other than tidying up the cables a bit, there's really nothing significant that I would recommend. Good luck and thank you for entering. Next up is Hamza with a pretty decent setup actually. We have a table, so that's a good start. He also has a 19-inch LG monitor hooked up to the PC, which also has an i3 550 and a Zotac GT 610. I think that's 2 in a row. The keyboard is from Terabyte and the mouse is from Quantum, and I'm pretty sure that's a speaker of some sort. Even though the surface of the table is falling apart, I'm definitely digging the pink flower theme of this setup. Taking a look at the bottom, we can see more flowers, look at that, and a nice clump of wires off to the right side. Not the worst setup I've seen, but thank you for entering regardless. And last but not least, we have Nick, and he takes the word minimalistic to a whole new level. I don't even think this is a desk. This definitely looks like a nightstand to me. So on the nightstand, he has a 19-inch ViewSonic monitor and a wireless keyboard and mouse. Unfortunately, he doesn't know where they are from. I gotta give credit to Nick for working on his setup. He used a few cable clips to keep the cables organized. You can even see more cable clips being used down here next to the Dell PC. I can tell he definitely tried to improve this setup before taking pictures, unlike some other people. You know, it's really easy to keep everything messy just to gain votes in order to win. Much respect, Nick. Thank you so much for entering. So that is it for this episode. Make sure you guys click on the straw poll link and vote on who you think has the worst desk setup, and I'll announce the winners on my social media platforms on the weekend. So guys, I want to say something real quick that's been on my mind. I know I've been doing these episodes for fun, but I think sometimes we have to be very grateful for what we have right now. There are so many people in different countries that don't have what we have. We are so fortunate to be where we are right now, and I think a lot of people take that for granted. If you guys think your setup is bad, I mean, take a look at the ones in this episode. Believe it or not, there are actually worser setups or even worse setups than what you've seen in this video that I did not include in these episodes. I've seen some really horrifying stuff, guys. So when I see people complaining in the comment section, complaining about they don't have a third monitor for a triple monitor setup, or complaining that their PC is not powerful enough, there are people out there that don't even have PCs to even watch my videos or do any work or any schoolwork. So, I guess that's what I wanted to say. Just like, be grateful for what we have, because there are so many people out there that don't have the luxury or what we have. So I think we are very fortunate to be in this position. So that's all I wanted to say. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching.